Treasurer Jim Chalmers has met his G7 counterparts in Washington, D.C. to discuss Australia's critical minerals ambitions. The Treasurer met US host Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and other finance ministers for talks yesterday. It follows the announcement of a $1.2 billion Australian critical minerals reserve. The reserve builds on a US agreement to strengthen supply chains and curb both countries' reliance on China. Tania, Constable, is the Chief Executive of the Minerals Council of Australia and joins me now. Thank you for your time on Sky, as always. Now, joining me, you are from Saudi Arabia's capital, where you're attending the Future Minerals Forum as well. Talk us through, what's your response to the meeting between Chalmers yesterday?
Oh, this is a great step forward, Holly. It does build, as you said, on the $1.2 billion announcement. We see this meeting as gathering more momentum. The government said that they'd finalise this deal by the end of 2026, and the fact that we've had a meeting so early in January is a great thing. So I'm expecting that we'll see more from the critical minerals industry and new projects get off the ground, like the Arafura project in the Northern Territory, and of course the Western Australian projects that are moving forward at the moment, the Alcohol project and the Aluka project. So this is a really big step forward.
Tania, I mean, there's no doubt about it, China dominates processing. Are you concerned about China's iron grip? And I guess my next question is, how can Australia move faster to build domestic refining instead of relying on allies to do the value add?
Well, I think that we've seen a strategic minerals plan, and Minister King put that forward a couple of years ago. The plan is to move Australia from mining, where we lead the world, and that's really coming through in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, where we've got over 400 Australians that I'm aware of attending a meeting of 25,000 mining experts from around the world. So Australia is really doing well on critical minerals. The plan is to move Australia further down the value chain into processing. We're already doing some processing, but we're leaders on lithium, and we can do more on lithium. We're leaders outside China on rare earths. Lynas is a great project in Western Australia. So I think that the plan that the government has in partnership with industry is progressing well, and we'll see more projects get off the ground around Australia. Every state government is interested in critical minerals. Every country that is producing around the world, it's really showing through here in Riyadh that critical minerals is top of the list in terms of their priorities.
Well, if critical minerals are being seen as a strategic weapon, and they certainly are, why is Australia still exporting raw materials instead of locking in value add back at home?
Well, we are locking in value-added projects to increase the value of the particular project. So that is happening, but it's a strategic product because we need it in everyday life. We need it in the technologies that we use, the smartphones, the computers, what we're doing in terms of electronics, renewables. The uses are really endless. It's used in everyday life, it's used for defence purposes, and we need more of it. We need more projects on the ground, and it takes a long time to get a project up and running. So I would say we're using it at home, but importantly, we're exporters to the world. We do it really well, and we've got great strategic partnerships with Asian countries like Japan, like South Korea, the United States, where the Treasurer is currently doing a deal on behalf of Australia, and other countries like Canada and the EU as a whole. So we've got plenty of partnerships, and that's the key. Strategic partnerships to diversify what is needed in the world.
And the purpose here, of course, is to make sure that Australia, first and foremost, is coming out of this profitable, right? Are we giving the US leverage without demanding jobs, refining and manufacturing here first?
Every deal we do, Holly, around the world with the US adds jobs, it adds revenue, it creates wealth for Australians. And those strategic partnerships are great for a number of reasons. Geopolitically, we're seeing a change around the world. It's a strategic partnership that's really important to Australia. It's important for trade and investment purposes. It drags in that investment into Australia. And I think that's a thing that we should be celebrating for Australia. So this is highly strategic. It's a highly strategic meeting, and we're really pleased to see that the Treasurer has moved the critical minerals agreement forward so quickly.
Tania Constable, thank you as always for joining us on Sky News all the way from Riyadh. We really appreciate your time.
Great to be with you, Holly. Thanks very much.